What's up everybody, this is BOLO, and in this video we'll be talking about the per chunk branch mine mentioned on the Minecraft wiki. This method involves starting at layer 14 or 15 branch mining in a specific chunk and working your way down in branch mines until you find diamonds and then continuing on to the next chunk. The idea is to have found diamonds early enough on that you can continue to the next chunk without wasting your time mining the current chunk you're working on. However, if you don't find the diamonds until one of your final branches, or if you end up mining the entire chunk in terms of branches, you'll have mined 9 stacks of blocks, which is almost 600 blocks. Now this is one method of doing it that's based on the compact 3-space branch mine, and there are other ways of doing it, but they're all very similar in terms of how much work they take. Now with the diamond pickaxe, this is about 10 minutes, but because not every chunk is guaranteed a diamond vein, and the setup may be more time consuming than it looks, this method may actually be much less efficient. For example, you can use any method of branch mining to go through the chunk. It's just the fact that you isolate a chunk and you use that as your method of branch mining instead of a long straight path. So with this side branch method, you see here we have only 3 levels of branches, but we also uncover almost every block in the chunk. This one, however, is a little less efficient at 629 blocks and 9 3/4 stacks. I think ultimately, if you can set up effectively and not waste time in the setup of this method, it can be very efficient. The way I recommend doing this is by starting your branch on the second block in the chunk on layer 15, and you work your way top left to bottom right. So you do this row, then that row, then that row. The reason I recommend this is you don't have to set up all your branches at the beginning. You can start this one in a long straight line and then make the subsequent branches as necessary, instead of a big initial setup. But in the end, as I covered in my previous video, the method I recommend is the compact 3-space branch mine for this type of branching. In my opinion, spending that much time trying to isolate every diamond in every chunk is a waste of time, especially because there isn't a guaranteed diamond vein in every single chunk. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. I'll be covering more mining methods in the future, and I look forward to seeing you there.